So for like a pastime, me and my friends like to do quite a lot of things. We play video games. We eat a lot of junk food. However, one of those things is we do this thing. It's not like a well-known thing. Like you probably never heard of it. It's called marijuana. No one's really heard of it. It's like this is just a thing that we like to do locally. And we were. So one day we just decided, you know what, we should just do that because we're bored. And at this point, if you don't already know, a pretty well-known side effect to taking the marijuinis is you get quite hungry. So me and my friends, there was four of us. It was me, my friend Sam, ironically same name as me, my friend Sophie, and my friend George. And we were hungry, so we decided to make pizzas. However, in the process of making the pizza, a lot of smoke went everywhere, and the fire alarms went ballistic, and we could not turn them off. And Sam and Sophie, being the tallest out of the four of us, was just standing there trying to turn off the fire alarms, failing at every attempt. And then there's just poor George sitting in the corner with his hands on his ears, waiting for the whole situation to pass, and I'm pacing back and forth, panicking about it. Eventually, we managed to get the fire alarms off after dozens of attempts. Well, I mean, back then it felt like dozens of attempts because you have no perception of time when you're high.
So time is like a wibbly wobbly ripple in space.
Another side effect of being high is your eyes tend to change colour, not like fucking chameleon style like your iris, just the white parts. And they could change from different colours varying from red, pink and purple. My friend Sam, that night, taken quite a lot, so his eyes were bright fucking purple. He couldn't be more bait than in this situation, I'm telling you now. And a knock at the door, a little knock, and there was my neighbour, my next door neighbour that I see every day. And Sam thought it'd be a good idea if he answered the door. So he answers the door to my very sober neighbour and looking him dead in the eyes. And I haven't been ratted on, so either the neighbour's a chill guy or he was just too dumb to notice. But in the process of this happening, I made it even more bait. Sam at the time was wearing this white kind of Nike cap over his head because he has bad hair, so he was kind of wearing this Nike cap. And so in panic of noticing that he was talking to my neighbour, I quickly sprinted across my living room, and I kind of just lightly pressed my fingers on Sam's cap and slowly put it over his eyes, whilst keeping direct eye contact with my eyes wide open, staring at my neighbour, just the poor guy was probably wondering what the fuck was going on. But after he left, I felt even more bad, because after Sam had walked away from the door, I'd peeked out my door, and every single one of my fucking neighbours was standing out on the street, looking at my house, because the fire alarms were going off for what felt like hours anyway. And they had just heard it, and they were all like, oh my god, I wonder what's going on. And I had felt so bad. But if there is a moral to the story, if you could say there even is one, when you're high, keep your friends away from the door and take the batteries out of your fire alarms.